Hi Este, welcome back. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining me today.
Hello, Ali. Nice to
Nice.
meet you all.
Thank you. For today's video, I wanted that you give my community a little bit of insights, like how was your journey with me. But maybe first we can start with, you can tell them who you are, what's your background, and tell a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah, of course. So I'm Steph. I used to live in Australia. I was doing marketing out there. I had a marketing agency. I was also doing some like dancing classes. I was running festivals and events.
Nice.
And then sometimes I would have like other jobs. And at the end of my stay in Australia, I was working as a FIFO in the mines to raise some capital. And yeah, that's my background and story.
Nice. No, I mean, interesting. Many people go actually to Australia to work in this industry, right? Because it gets good money.
It's quick, easy money, even though it's really hard because I was working for like 12 hours a day for 2 weeks non-stop. And then you have 1 week off. But it was really good because you get like all-inclusive, house, food, room, everything. It's paid off by your job. So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it was a nice experience. I would definitely recommend it.
but still, you decided to go to Airbnb, right? So it was still better.
The reason why I ended up in the mines, it was to raise capital to reinvest it in the Airbnb business. Because actually, before jumping on the Airbnb world, I was really broke, I have to say.
Yeah.
I always had like financial crisis. As well, I was living in one of the most expensive countries in the world, which is Australia. Sure. So I was always like a roller coaster. So Airbnb was like the only thing that was bringing peace and financially stability on the table.
Yeah.
As well, it's something that goes in autopilot. So yeah.
But it's been now 1 year that we met here in Bali. Exactly 1 year today was like the day that we met. But what's your main motivation? Why did you get started with Airbnb, and why did you wanted to proceed? Like, what was your situation before? And
So the reason why I started Airbnb, it was because I was going through like a lot of like financial situations, and Airbnb in a way saved me. Like when I was like doing it like casually, it would like save me. And then I started like asking myself why I don't try it. Because like 10 years ago I was working in France and I had there like a little room which I was Airbnb it.
Yeah.
And I did have the dream, but I didn't do anything. And then I just wanted the change of my life. Like I wanted financial freedom, I wanted financial stability, and I wanted to have freedom, like being my own boss. I didn't want to have a 9 to 5 or like struggling. And I also love traveling. So meaning that Airbnb is something that you can do remotely and from anywhere in the world. So that's why I had the idea of like doing this.
Okay.
Because I wanted a change. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I know what your situation was like 1 year ago when we met, and now it's completely different. But maybe tell them, like, once you started Airbnb, why did you choose me, and what was the experience like working with me throughout the whole process? Because we started first in Australia, and then we came to Bali, and then we got through the whole process. And now maybe tell them, how many properties are you managing? What was the process working with me? And yeah.
Okay. So the reason why I chose Ali, so it was like, 1 year ago, 1 year and actually 1 year and a half ago, I started having the idea that came to my mind. And I was like, okay, I actually need help to do this because I already like had businesses before, like with a marketing agency and stuff. And I never got like a specialist to help me to build the business, and I did make a lot of mistakes, and I also lost money. So I was like, this time I want to do the things properly. So I started researching on Instagram, and I find like Airbnb operators and Airbnb consultants, and I was just like checking all of their pages and their content and what they were offering. So I actually reached out different Airbnb mentors, and from all I think I reached like 5.
I was only the Plan B.
No, you were not the plan B, but
just joking.
You know, it's like when we're like looking for properties,
of course,
we check 15 or 20 or 30, and then you pick your favorite, right? So I did exactly the same.
I'm happy to hear that I'm the favorite.
Yeah, you were my favorite. So yeah, I had interviews with everyone. I check all their accounts, and I like Airbnb. I like Ali because he was offering a one-on-one service. It was not, he was not offering me like a course, like, oh, I'll give you logins to a platform. and you can have access to this sort of like content, and then you can watch videos, or we do like a group call, which that's also really good, but I wanted something more personal, more one-on-one. I had a meeting with him, and he explained me what he was offering. Like, actually, he teaches you. I wanted to learn how to go from like the beginning until the end. So he trained me, and actually together we did like market research for the area. Then we did like all the interior design, all the shopping, and then like doing like the Airbnb listing. We were together for the phase in Bali, and Sydney, it was everything remotely. Here in Bali, we were actually together. It's been now like 1 year that we set up this property together.
Yeah.
So it was really good because we would have like regular meetings. When we were doing like the sourcing, it was super intense because I was seeing villas every week, maybe like, I don't know, 20, 30. And then I would do like a little PDF with my favorite ones, and then we would analyze it together.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how it was. It was an amazing experience. I learned so much from him. Also, he was my inspiration because I was not confident at all. So he would like push me. And I even had like a little bad experience, and he was like, Este, keep going, doesn't matter, we'll find the villa, and look what we got now.
Yeah,
like,
it's beautiful. Look at this. If there's something comes across, we always find a solution. That's the main point. That's why doing it yourself, or even with the video, is so different than working with one-on-one. Because if you're working with one-on-one, we are actively in touch, and we're actively looking for a solution, right? Even if something doesn't go right because nothing goes completely right. There's always ups and downs. And if there's a down, there's someone who can actually bring it up again for you. And
so that was, for me, it was like really good to work with Ali because he pushed me to that world. He trained me. I still have a lot to learn though. But it was a very good beginning because he gave me that trust that I did not have. And now after a year, I run like 5 properties. I have to say when like a year ago, on last year on peak season, with just the first 2 properties, I was making 3.5 per month.
That's crazy.
Like in a very short time, I was making that amount of money with just 2 properties. And that's what motivated me to actually scale more. And now I have 5, but I'm still planning on expanding much more.
That makes me super proud to hear, actually.
And I'm super motivated, and he's gonna help me too. So because I need more mentoring. But yeah, so it was a big change, like a before and after for me, because I was actually not good with my life in all senses and very unstable. Financially, I was always worried about money, whether now it's different. I have changed my mentality, which I think you have to do as well. When you have an Airbnb business, you have to change your mentality.
Yeah.
Because properties come and go, money comes and go.
Correct.
And everything is like energy, and you just got to keep going and doing. So
totally agree.
Yeah.
You're like setting up the mindset even for every business, not even Airbnb, but every business is like the most important thing, because if you don't have your mind right, then there's literally no point starting something, because it only can go wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah, you gotta have the mindset. I think mindset it's like number 1.
Yeah, correct.
And mostly when you're like finding properties, you're gonna get like 30 no's until you get the yes. So you gotta be strong and say, okay, I'll keep going. I keep looking for properties. I remember he would be, Este, keep looking. I would be like already exhausted and tired. No, you keep going.
But then you get rewarded. Look at this beautiful property here.
Look at this.
This is amazing.
It's like one of the 10% top favorites. I'm a super host, and it's always running.
It's all worth it.
So
nice.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to hear that. And then if you would now tell to the community, like, if someone wants to work with me, like, what would you tell them? Your last words, your last thoughts on this?
Number 1, I would say start now. Don't think it twice. Start today. But if you really want to have a change in your life, I would recommend that you work with a specialist, someone that is already on the level where you want to be. So Ali is that person, and of course as well, he gives the one-on-one, which that's very unique, because you get someone working privately with you, showing you how to do the things, training you. Of course, if you want to learn, he also can do the setups, the mentorships. He does both. You can either learn with him, he can train you, or he can do the property, the setup and the dealing for you, which that's also great because it's a lot of work behind if you don't have time. So that's also another option. But I would definitely say like it's gonna be a good investment. It's gonna bring nice results and changes to your life, and yeah.
Nice. So you heard it. This was not paid, but invest in yourself. That was the last word. But yeah, I'm very excited because this is now we are back here both 1 year later, and you have 5 properties already. Now we are looking into expanding into more Airbnbs even together. So everything is possible. It just needs a start. So if you don't start now, then you should better start now.
just gotta believe it. I would say like the confidence, like before working with him, I was not secure. I was like so scared. And that's another thing. You gave me so much confidence. Like having someone next to me saying, Este, we're going to do this. Because we had a plan. You can do it. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
And that's also something that it came from you walking with me together, you know?
Yeah.
Because by myself, sometimes you struggle or you don't know how to do it. But he has the answers. So
Thank you very much, Este. It was very nice again seeing you after a year, and you heard it from one of my top clients here. So very proud. Start today.
No, but yeah, like your life will change 100%. Like if I were born again, I would not doubt to do that one more time. Like that would be. Sometimes I wonder myself why I didn't start earlier. You know, because now I'm having the lifestyle that I really wanted to have.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the sooner the better.
True. Very true. You heard it. See you guys in the next video. Bye.